Welcome back to our video series for the complete guide to Next.js and Prepr. This video is part 5 in the series. In the previous video, I showed you how to implement A/B testing, while in this video, I'll show you how to implement personalization just as easily. Make sure you do the setup in part 3 of the series, because personalization depends on the visitor data you collect. We're also using the Next.js Prepr package like we did for A/B testing. So what do I mean by personalization? Look at this example of generic welcome text in the header of the homepage. When you personalize your website, you adapt this content based on a website visitor's characteristics, behavior, and/or preferences. In this example, there is a website visitor who viewed the electric car's landing page. This interaction lets us know that they are interested in electric cars. So the next time the visitor opens the homepage, we can show them content adapted to their preferences. Creating adaptive content in this way is important to increase visitor engagement and encourage conversions, like requesting quotes or clicking to subscribe. Before diving in, just a reminder that you can get all the code snippets and the link to the GitHub repo in the Prepr docs. Let's first take a look at the segments. Now, the condition set up for this segment instructs Prepr to group customers or website visitors to view a specific content item called landing page electric lease at least once in the last quarter. Now, because we enabled tracking in part 3 of the series, we don't have to do any other setup. Let's check that. Now, going to the landing page electric lease, I want to get the slug because I want to make sure I can visit the correct page. And when I visit the page, this then triggers a view on this particular page, which means Prepr will then group me as the website visitor into the electric car lover segment. And when you go to segments to check, you should then see the visitor that just viewed this page. Now let's go to the adaptive content of the homepage. You'll notice that there are 3 headers in this adaptive content block. 2 are personalized for segments, and the third one is a generic one for all other website visitors. Recall that we are executing a query in the front end to retrieve a page, and by default it returns the generic header in the adaptive content block. To retrieve the personalized variants, you need to specify an API request header. In this case, it's the Prepr customer ID header, and that retrieves then the personalized content for the electric car lovers segment. Back when we did A/B testing, we actually already set up these headers, and so there's nothing else that we need to do. It's essentially the same code. We got the Prepr headers from the Next.js package. So to test it, simply go to your home page, and then you should see the adaptive content for the electric car lovers segment. Personalization works. So now let's add some tracking to measure how well the personalization performs. To do that, we need to add some HTML attributes to your front end, but we need to retrieve the variant key, which identifies each variant uniquely in the page. So I'm going to my header section component, and in there, I first need to make sure that I retrieve the variant key, which is within the context field. Secondly, I'm going to add an HTML attribute to the link in the header section. And when I do that, I'm asking Prepr to calculate the number of clicks on this link specifically. So once that's done, we can test it. So in your home page, click the link, and this should then calculate a click in Prepr. And you can see the calculation for the Green Your Drive title, and we have impressions and conversions calculated, as well as the dwell time, how long a visitor spends on that part of the page. That's all for now. Personalizing your website is simple, right? In the final video, we'll implement the adaptive preview bar so you can preview content for each of the A/B test variants and each of the segments easily. And another reminder that you can find all the code snippets and relevant links in the docs site. Thanks for watching.